and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing Minzy's debut as a solo artist, Minzy Work 1-1. Before we get started, I want to remind you that this is simply my opinion on the mini album. We'll have different thoughts on it, and I would gladly read yours in the comment section down below. So guys, a little apology as I have been sick for the last 3 days and today I'm finally feeling good enough to be able to actually speak, so forgive me if I sound like my voice might leave me or disappear, but it's kind of the case right now. Anyway, let's talk about this mini album. I was genuinely excited about it because Minzy used to be part of a K-pop band that got me into K-pop in the first place, back in 2009, and that was 2NE1. Unfortunately, the band is no more and Minzy is now flying solo with this debut mini album composed of 5 original songs. But is it any good? I would say yeah, it is. I was surprised by how easy it is to get into this mini album. After all, I had no idea where Minzy would go as a solo artist, but she did quite well for her debut. The main promotional track, Ninano, does everything you expect out of an addictive K-pop song, even though it does follow what many artists in the world do a lot right now, and it's a pretty trendy song that I think could have benefited from having an English version actually. Either way, this song is functional even if I don't feel like it reaches full potential at times, and maybe that's because of the choruses that are your typical beat drop choruses that we hear so much these days, but it does take away a bit of steam out of the song for me. Then we got Superwoman, which is actually my favorite song of this mini album. I just love how inspiring the song is, both for its lyrics and its melody. I also have to say that it feels great to hear Minzy sing more than 30 seconds, and with this debut you really get to experience what her voice can do, and she does really well as a solo artist, I have to say. Her voice is still very likable and she sounds comfortable with what this mini album gives us. The ballad of this release, Beautiful Lie, surprised me because it avoided being too cheesy and ended up being really nice to me, and that's a great opportunity to showcase how powerful she can get, especially during the choruses, and she did really well. I'd say at the end of the day, this mini album feels more like a release out of the international music scene more than a K-pop one, and that will either play in favor of Minzy or against her. I believe it's all up to former 2NE1 fans and newcomers to feel about this debut, but I personally enjoyed it. It's far from being groundbreaking, and I wish it would have been more memorable, but I still think it's great that Minzy finally got to explore her solo career, and she started quite nicely, and that's why I give this release 3.5 stars. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell me what you think of this debut in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.